going on YouTube? It's the Skorpion. This is the return of sex and relationships. I asked you guys on Twitter. If you're not following me, follow me now on twitter.com/Theskorpion. I asked, should I bring it back? And everyone said yes, for the exception of one person who shall go nameless. But thank you for responding to my tweet anyway. And since all of you guys say yes, except that one person, I asked you guys to submit some questions for this recording. I'm going to try to do sex and relationships once a week. Now, I tried it before, and you know, y'all let it get away, I let it get away, and most of you guys who are new subscribers probably never seen it anyway. But you're welcome to go check it out and see my thoughts on sex and relationships. Now, I'm going to answer these questions. I looked at them while I wrote them down, but I didn't get a chance to think about them while answering them. So all of these questions are just going to come to the top of my head based on what I would do. Now, keep in mind, I'm not an expert. Again, I'm just telling you what I would do if I was in your situation. So the first question comes from I am Andres, and it's, excuse me, if you've been dating for years and both of you are tested, is it okay to have sex with or without a condom? Now, on this question right here is kind of tricky. It's a yes and it's a no to this answer. Yes, if you really, really trust each other and both of you are willing to admit to each other that you have never cheated on each other during the course of your relationship, no matter how long it was, then yes, it's okay to have sex without a condom. If you feel as if you can't trust him, even though you've been together for so many years and you keep being tested negative, then you should make sure that you always wear a condom. And that's something that you guys need to work out. If you've been together all these years and you have a little bit of distrust, to me, it is a problem. Or if you like to keep it healthy, use condoms. And another reason why I would say no is because if you both are HIV positive, then you should not be having unprotected sex, because you risk the chance of reinfecting each other while having sex with each other unprotected. So that is your answer, and thank you for your question. Pulsa18 wants to know, what the fuck is it with guys saying anything to get girls in the bed? They should stop BSing. We know they trying to get laid. Well, if you know they trying to get laid, why don't you tell them if you trying to get laid or not? That's the problem with some of these women out here. You know, y'all should know when a man is trying to holler at you because he want to fuck you, or is he trying to holler at you because he really is trying to get to know you. If he's calling you out on the street like, yo, or shorty, or damn, and all this, he's looking at your body and not looking at your face while talking to you in person, it's a problem. He's just trying to hit that. You already know the deal, so won't you be straight up with him and say, you know, I know you want to fuck. I want to fuck, so let's fuck. Like, don't get emotionally involved in this, especially if you're having sex within a week or so, or maybe some people, we're not even going to go there. But if y'all having sex too fast, that's what it's all about, especially if he don't call you. Once he hit that and he don't call you, oh, you already know what it's about. Come on now, you know what it's about. If you know what it's about, won't you just ask him, you know, say something. Next, she done got me all worked up. And some of you girls need to stop dressing provocatively because you know he's going to look at you like that. Having your titties out, having your ass out, and wearing short shorts and all of that stuff. Come on now. Somebody's eyes going to be looking, and somebody's hands might be trying to touch. If you be inappropriate with the way you're dressing, look like a hoe, dress like a hoe, you're going to try to fuck that hoe. All right. I had to be honest with y'all, you know. The next one is from Nabuelto. Oh, I skipped over a question, but I'll get to that question. How do you repair a relationship when you've damaged your partner's trust in you by doing fucked up things? Now, see, it depends on how many effed up things you did and how severe they were. But the best thing to do if you want that person's trust is to do everything that you are supposed to do and more. That is the only way you're going to gain someone's trust again, and to keep that partner happy. And hopefully they forgive, but never forget. People always say, I'm going to forgive and forget it like it never happened. No, those are some of the things that you have to remember, but it's also in your partner's place not to keep putting it in your face or to keep thinking about the past. Stop thinking about the past and move on. So if this person, you want them to gain your trust, but they don't know, or if they keep throwing the past in your face, then that relationship is not going to work, and y'all just need to let it go. So I'm going to go back to that question that I skipped before this one. And this was from Deidah, D-E-I-D-A-H. I hope I said your name right. Is it easy to cheat because there are people... Wait a minute. Is it easy to cheat because there are people that are willing to cheat with you? Or is it because they are a slut? Well, that depends on if you tell the person if you are cheating on them. I mean, that you go with someone. And even if they cheat on you while you're with someone, it doesn't make them a slut. It should be making you a slut. And you know, this question is a little tricky, but you know, I'm glad I understand this. Wow. You think they're a slut because they sleep with you? No. They sleep with you probably because they find you attractive and they want to have sex with you and they don't give a damn who you talking to. You know, there are a lot of girls out there like that. Groupies. They know damn well that you're married or, you know, the basketball players are married, but they still trying to get some anyway because they see something anyway. They because they gold diggers. They the ones that do that. But still, you know, it doesn't mean that they're always a slut. It could be you just fine as hell. Next question comes from JDJ2237. When is the best time to tell someone that you're celibate? I think on the first date, if you talk about sex, I think that would be the good time to say that you're celibate. Not to just like, oh, I'm celibate, so I ain't having sex. No. I think that's the best time because you're getting to know each other. And, you know, you can slide it in there without him feeling some type of way when he's at your house, sitting on your couch, kissing you and stuff and thinking something going to happen. So that's the best time to tell him. Whenever you guys talk about sex, that's when you should bring it up. To me, that's what I would do. The next question is from the GIA boy. When and how was your first gay sex experience? Everybody wants to know this. I guess, can I answer this in this? Okay, I'll give you an answer. I was 16 for my first gay sexual experience. Oh my God, I feel so embarrassed about this. I was 16, and how was it? It was enjoyable. It was enjoyable. I'll put it like that. And you never forget the first person. I know the first. I know the first name, the last name, the address, the date, and everything. I would never forget. Okay, and that's what a lot of, if you're going to have one night stand, y'all need to be knowing first and last names, just in case you get pregnant. But men can't get pregnant, so. Oh, that's another show, another topic, and another time. EJ the Hater wants to know, what's the worst thing you can say to a man after he gives a poor performance in bed? Oh, child. If he ain't your boyfriend, you ain't never got to sleep with him again. So sometimes there's nothing to be said. You know, if you went to his house and you slept and it was a one night stand, you just put your clothes on, leave, and act like nothing ain't never happened. Oh, well, this is reminding me of something that Janet Jackson said. No. We're not going to talk about what Janet Jackson said on the song. Just listen to Would You Mind, listen to the end, and then listen to the interlude after that. That's your answer. MJWJJDC3LTL wants to know, is it wrong to be attracted to someone who is taken? Hell no! Hell no, it's not wrong to be attracted to someone that's taken. You could be, I don't care if it's your best friend, you can be attracted to your best friend's boyfriend or husband or anything. As long as you don't act on those emotions, you are fine. You are fine. You are fine. I mean, can I give you an example on why I say that? Okay. Here's my example. I was attracted to... I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. Okay. The next question. I'm not going to talk about it. The next question is from Alonzo Larone. Please follow Alonzo Larone on YouTube. If you're not following Alonzo Larone, you need to follow him. He looks up to me on YouTube, and I'm surprised because soon he's going to be looking past me on YouTube. He has over 12,000 subscribers. Check him out and subscribe. His question is, can you call a relationship without sex? Now, to answer that question, there are some relationships where they're in a relationship, they live with each other, sleep in the same bed, and they don't have sex with each other. Now, when I'm talking about sex, I'm talking about the penetration part of sex. Now, if you don't have any type of sexual relationship as far as foreplay or anything, then I would just call it a platonic relationship for the fact that y'all just hanging with each other and doing all kind of things. Because when you think of relationship, you think of relations, which is similar, which is like having sex. So if you're in a relationship and there's no sex at all, then it's not a relationship. To me, it's not a relationship. Ooh, got me kind of sweating up in this bathroom. Y'all asking these personal questions and shit. Got me sweating. So thank you for your question, Alonzo. And the next question comes from Blue-Eyed Simba, who's also another YouTuber. And actually, Alonzo and Blue-Eyed Simba will also be at the Sweet and Greet with me in September. Please, I'm going to add the video link to the right. Make sure y'all watch that video. If you live in the Atlanta area or will be in the Atlanta area Labor Day weekend, come out and meet us. Okay, and 10 other YouTubers. Blue-Eyed Simba wants to know, what do you do if sex isn't good in a relationship and you guys tried everything that is not over the top, like pissing? First of all, who would want to get pissed on during sex? Not me. Y'all need to talk about it. Y'all need to talk about it. If you talked about it and you're still not sexually satisfied, I wouldn't continue. Who is it? I wouldn't continue on with the relationship. I damn sure enough wouldn't. After I already said I'm not sexually satisfied, and I'm still not sexually satisfied in that damn relationship. Thank you for watching Sex and Relationships. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And this is such a horrible way to end the video. You should have fucking waited for me to finish. So, I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.